firefighter with the Los Angeles City Fire Department. In the city of Los Angeles, we are both. We're firefighters first, and then later on you go to paramedic school. So I was a firefighter for 4 years before I had to go to paramedic school. Some of the duties and responsibilities of a firefighter paramedic are to make sure this ambulance is kept in order, to make sure our medical equipment is kept in order, and to make sure that we save lives.
Why did you choose this profession?
I chose this profession because I really enjoy helping people. The job seemed very exciting, and it seemed like something that I would like to do. Every day is different, so that's one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to do this.
And what is your inspiration?
One of my biggest inspirations was, as a little boy, I would see firefighters riding on the engine, helping people, and that really kind of inspired me.
Did someone or some event inspire you as well, or?
No, just normal, everyday, seeing firefighters, visiting the fire station, and watching the fire engines go by with their lights and sirens on. Kind of made it seem real fun.
And what impact does being a paramedic have on society, do you think?
I think it has a good impact, social impact on society, because I think that you're helping people in their time of need. When they don't know who to call, they call the fire department or they call paramedics. We're trained to be able to help people, loved ones, so that's why I think it benefits society in a good way.
Why choose to work for LAFD rather than an ambulance company?
I chose to work with LAFD because first and foremost, before I even thought about being a paramedic, I always thought about being a firefighter. So I applied with various different fire departments in California, and I got hired here. And after I was a firefighter, then I became a paramedic.
Are there any internships or volunteer experience that is available for a paramedic?
Yes, when you go through paramedic school, you have to do an internship, and you have to ride on a rescue ambulance with 2 other paramedics, and that usually is the last portion of your paramedic training. So when you become a paramedic, you have to ride out for 2 months or 20 shifts, 24-hour shifts.
What school did you go to, and how long did it take?
I went to Rio Hondo for my fire training, college, which is in Whittier, and then for paramedic school, I went to UCLA Daniel Freeman, and that is, they're in Inglewood, but they're associated with UCLA in Westwood.
What type of classes did you take in high school?
High school, I just took all my general ed stuff. Anatomy, physiology was big, and biology and chemistry helps out.
Did you have like anything like first responders or?
We didn't have anything at my high school that they offered that was like that. I just was an explorer with the fire department.
What are a few kinds of calls that you go on?
I'm sorry?
What are some types of calls that you go on?
Oh, types of calls? As far as in general or for paramedic?
For a paramedic.
Paramedic calls we go on chest pains, we go on difficulty breathings, we go on car accidents, we go on shootings, we go on stabbings, we go on overdoses, we go on attempted suicides or overdoses of pharmaceutical drugs. A lot of different types of calls. Chokings, a lot of people choke.
Your career important?
Well, my career is important, I think, for myself because it takes care of my family. It's a career that I like. I think that it's important to like the career you do, or else you wouldn't want to go to work every day, and I like coming to work every day.
So is the saying, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life, true?
Yes, very true.
What advice would you give to individuals that want to pursue being a paramedic?
I would say take as many classes as you can as far as chemistry, anatomy, physiology, biology, EMT classes, and in high school, and then when you graduate to college, then you need to become an EMT and start getting acquainted with the whole medical profession, because that'll definitely help you out.
What do you like best about your job?
Really, I know it sounds kind of cliche, but it's the helping people, and that's makes it worthwhile. Because sometimes this job can be very hard and it can be very sad, but helping people out makes it all worthwhile.
What is like the most rare call you guys have ever gotten?
Rare?
Yeah.
We get a lot of weird calls.
What's the weirdest?
They're always kind of weird, but I remember getting a call for a some kind of snake call. So we showed up because someone was complaining that there was a snake loose in their yard, but it was just an iguana. So we actually kept it, and it became the station pet.
And do you still have it?
Not here; it was another station. But the station kept it for a long time.
What about like the most dramatic scene you've seen in the job?
I was at that. I was at the train crash in the valley, and that was pretty big because there was a lot of people everywhere and a lot of people were injured. So that was probably one of the most dramatic scenes I have seen as a firefighter.
How do you deal with the stress from the calls?
To be honest with you, during the call, we've been trained so much, and you're used to seeing a lot of difficult things that you just kind of do what you need to do, and your adrenaline kicks in, and you just kind of handle everything you need to handle. And it is until after the call that you kind of sit back and think about, like, wow, I was involved in that. But while it's happening, you don't really think about it. You just do your job.
And where do you want to go from here?
Eventually, I would like to be a captain, and so I'm a firefighter now, but you would have to study and then take a test and promote, and that way I can be in charge.
What does it take to be captain?
It just takes you some time on the job, experience, and then you have to take a test with all the other people and kind of compete for it.
Oh, okay.
You have to take a written test and then an interview.
Is it harder to get into LAFD than an ambulance company?
Yes, it's always harder because with the fire department, the schedule is better, the pay is better, the benefits are better, and so that's why most people want to be a firefighter as opposed to just what we call a private company paramedic, because unfortunately they don't make as much money.
What's the average pay for paramedic in LAFD?
LAFT, I believe for average pay is, I'm not even sure because they start out with different rates, but I think it's like somewhere from $75,000 to $85,000 a year.
What are the benefits that
The benefits are obviously your medical insurance and dental insurance and stuff like that, which are very expensive nowadays. So it's good that we have them. We have good insurance.
I think that wraps it up. Must be think of something. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. It was nice doing an interview with you guys. This is for what class?
Physiology.
Physiology. Perfect. So, I'll need this kind of call. So.